Remember, kids, consent is pretty sexy.
It's true. Speaking of consent, I'm glad you all have consented to this game. And as we begin with all TTRPGs do, and as all TTRPGs are, with a guided meditation. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Hold the air for 10 seconds. Feel your chest relax as you slowly sigh it out. Notice the feeling at the tips of your senses. What do you feel? What do you hear? Allow it to drift away. Breathe in once more. Your day is now behind you. Your purest memories, burning ambitions, all begin to find a state of quiet and stillness in the breathing. Notice as your world quiets and calms around you. Your body begins to feel a warmth behind you. The floor shakes in a soothing rumble. An impact, but no pain. You awaken. You and your adventuring party have been taking a rest in Iske village, a small rural town of about 51 houses and dirt roads. You awaken in the Dancing Demolich Inn. Go downstairs to see Annie Ailfoot, the innkeeper, has already set down your breakfast. As everyone sits down, please introduce your characters, how they look, anything like that.
You want to roll dice to determine who goes first?
Sure, I can do that.
Sure, let's do it. Everyone roll a d20.
Yes.
How do you do that?
There should be a little dice
You
tray
click
at the
D20
bottom.
and then roll.
Oh,
Where?
Oh,
At the bottom right of your screen.
Oh, here. Okay.
Yeah, if you're at the chat
Mhm.
messages, d20, then roll. Or, is it? Yeah.
all right, Caius, you got the lowest, so you get to go first. Describe your character.
okay. Durga is a Samsaran. She has the typical blue skin, and she has white hair. She is a war priest of Ayamade. I think that's how you pronounce that. The Inheritor. A little bit easier to pronounce. So she's dressed up in a typical blue and gold tabard. And yeah, vibes based. She's a very smiley person. She's the kind of person where if you meet eyes with her, like you're just spacing out and you glance at each other, she'll meet your gaze with a smile rather than like awkwardly nodding and looking away. Nah, she'll look right at you and smile at you. Typically, Samsarans, you'd expect them to have like, well, to carry themselves with is a lot more wisdom, like a lot more of that implaceable, implaceable like confidence, like a worldliness. Well, not that might not be the correct word, but yeah, typically you expect them to carry themselves like a wise old mentor. She doesn't seem to have that air about her yet, so she seems to be a younger Samsaran, if anything.
Just to cut in for a little bit more context for everyone, since not everyone would be probably aware of what a Samsaran is. Samsarans are beings from Tanzia, which is basically the big old Asia continent for the entirety of the Pathfinder world of Galarian. Samsarans are basically people bound to the cycle of samsara. So long as they're seeking a goal in life, they will reanimate in another form. They are typically, the big way that you can tell, oh, that's a Samsaran versus a human, is they have skin of a bluish hue in some way. Next lowest would be DJ. Would you mind introducing Liam?
Sure. He is human for one. Sort of a short, dirty blonde hair. A younger dude. So he's just starting to get like that scruff of beard that's almost beard. It's not quite, teenage peach fuzz, but it's still pretty patchy and kind of being worn with the pride of, yeah, I have facial hair now. He's got the very lean muscle of someone who is accustomed to physical labor and sort of a sun, like a light farmer's tan over him. and he wears the like very simple browns and like earthen hues that you would expect of someone tilling the land. The only difference being that his hands are wrapped much like boxer's tape and just like scraps of whatever, just to like protect his hands from whatever he's using them for. And he's got a very kindly look about him, very southern charm sort of thing. Yeah, he doesn't look like a super mean sword, but he looks like someone who can hold his own.
So just for everyone in the audience, DJ is playing a monk, and as you probably heard from the description, it wasn't very much like the wushu, like D&D type monk. A large amount of the classes within Pathfinder are a lot more like, this is the vibe of this. So monks in Pathfinder are just, you are going to punch a guy real good, rather than you are going to use key points and all this sort of stuff. There is literally a monk feat that says, teleports behind you, nothing personnel, kid.
It's very much like self-taught pugilist.
Yeah. Alright, Akami, it's your turn.
Okay, so my character's name is Lyra Lightseeker. She is an elf, a sorcerer, and she just got her diploma from school, from the magical academy. She's been studying nature and religions and magic in general, you see, but mostly nature. She is very kind and pretty innocent and a bit extra. Like, okay, she was during school she was very serious student, like kind of nerd, and got really nice grades. But now that she's out in nature, she is just realizing that she doesn't know anything, and she gets pretty scared about everything that happens. So yeah, I think that is it.
Alrighty. Just as part of explaining some of the mechanics through what you all have chosen, Akami has the background Academy Dropout, which in turn gives her the feat Dubious Knowledge. Dubious Knowledge is fucking hilarious because of how simple it is. A lot of feats are very fun because of how simple they are. Dubious Knowledge says, when you do a Recall Knowledge and you fail, when you do a Recall Knowledge, you're going to be wanting to do a private roll with the GM, and I will tell you if it was good or bad. Obviously, you can look at the stream and go, cool, I rolled a 5. So, and Ripley's telling me information, so I'm going to assume that information is bad. That's boring, though. But if you fail, instead of getting no information or bad information, I will give you a correct answer and a wrong answer.
Awesome.
We normally would have a 5th player, and I'm gonna just make it awkward for him. What is Rouge's name on Discord, or not Discord? Which, because I'm gonna shout
it's Rouge_VT.
Is it actually Rouge_VT?
Yeah. Rouge, if you want to defend yourself, come on the podcast.
Could be it. Nope. What the fuck? Did I spell it wrong?
ROUGEZ.
/ shout out. There we go. Oh, there was a Z that I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rouge is also going through a rebrand. I'm imagining that they are either dealing with jet lag, they hate us, or they forgot about us. I don't know which.
Pretty sure it's like the same
I'm gonna
hour.
go with the second one.
Yeah. They just
Crying. But you have a 4th party member, Yuki Tenno. I will not go into detail about how they look or make any assumptions as Rouge is not here. However, for combat purposes, they will be here and will be assisting you. So,
Being escorted.
not so much escorted. Not so much escorted as much as they are your friend, but they're having like a morning where they're like, I just can't talk. My throat hurts. Everything is sore.
Real.
Just give me like 30 minutes.
Real. Okay.
As you all take in each other's looks and almost like that perfect timing that both waiters and people have when they're about to take their first bite of food, all of you get your first bites in your mouth, and then one of the farmers nearby breaks in and goes, "You all, I need help. Someone killed Beatrice." Kemlin, the local farmer that you met last night during your escapades, has broken through the door, shocked horror on his face. What would you all like to do?
I'll turn to him and just say, all right, now calm down. Take a seat, friend. Tell us what happened.
He catches his breath. He does not sit, but he has calmed down a bit. And then he says, "I came to the pen. She was gone. I saw blood."
Now, Beatrice is one of your animals, yeah?
Yes, she's my bride's pig. She was about to reach slaughtering age this fall.
Right. I see the necessity in it. So she been carted away, or she just been butchered, or what is it?
I imagine someone took her. I saw, although she was to be slaughtered, that was not for a few more months at the very least. Still trying to fatten her up and everything. But if someone took her, there's nothing saying that people won't take another animal from us, or even a person.
All right.
If
Well, I'll tell you
someone
what.
took her.
Say again?
Tell you what.
If someone took her.
I severely doubt that blood would be there if no one took her.
We'll find.
We'll take a look. We'll assess the situation. We're gonna see what we can do about this. All right.
Alright.
Don't you worry, bud.
You all very, very helpful.
Yeah.
I'll give you the month's savings if you can find the culprit.
Now, there's no need to go
So-
discussing particulars now. Let's see what we can do. See if anything needs doing. All right.
Alright. Should take a seat. The innkeeper quickly runs over with... she just fills up a mug with water, brings it to him, make sure that he's at least stable while you guys are doing what you'd like to do.
Welcome back.
Hmm?
Kai's DC'd.
Uh,
Came back.
That will happen a bit.
I cry.
Every Tim.
Akemi, is there anything you'd like to do before you all prepare to leave?
Can we check on him if he got any injuries or maybe blood on himself, or like
There's
maybe I can check for if he got the pig's blood on him or something.
Sure. So on your character sheet, on the little hand symbol that has all of your different skills, I would say this is either a medicine check or a perception check, and perception is right below your armor class on the left of your character sheet. So do whatever you'd like.
I would go for medicine.
Okay. You can just click the D20 there and it'll automatically roll it for you, asking you if you want a private or anything.
Secret medicine.
That's a bad one, right?
Yes, but you can
These are
also
hard.
click the D20 on proficiencies, and then it'll automatically roll it as a medicine check like that. But with a 5,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It would have been a 5+4 because it wasn't with the modifier.
Yes, it would have been a total of 9, but
Yeah.
with a 9, you see a small amount of blood on the tips of his fingers as though he accidentally touched it and then pulled his hand away. Outside of that, he does not seem to have any symptoms or any other blood on him that you can tell.
Okay.
He is, as one would imagine, quite concerned as to why this happened, seeing as this is a very quiet, sleepy town.
Yeah, okay.
He's distraught.
Very much so.
So I assume we wrap up breakfast and head over to investigate and situate the situation.
Indeed. As you get ready to leave the inn, you hear gasping and commotion from the town gate. When you step to the side, you see a crowd gathered around a decaying body. The body, lying face down on the dirt road leading into town with an arrow in the back of its head.
Yeah.
And the body is a person, I'm assuming.
As far as you can gather, there is a crowd of people staring at it, rubbernecking, all that sort of fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like politely make my way through the crowd and get a better look. What's going on?
It does not take much effort to move all of the people away, and they kind of disperse once they see actual people prepared to do something about this rather than Joe Schmo. The body is much more decayed than you would imagine at first guess. This is not like someone got shot in the night and then people woke up and went, damn, there's a dead body at the gate. This looks like it was disentombed from something or dug up. If there's any specific roles you'd like to do, please go ahead and give me some ideas of what you'd like.
I would like to. If it looks like something has been dug up, I would like to investigate the arrow, like not specifically the arrow, but like how it was shot, where it's embedded, and all that sort of stuff. Was this meant to kill this thing? Was this placed here as some sort of, I don't know, warning or threat? What role would that be?
Either perception or crafting, your pick.
Okay, I'll go perception.
Okay.
Dude. Will it not do it because it popped it out? Pop it back in.
Yeah, sometimes a little awkward with pop-outs.
Alright, that's good. It's a 19.
Wonderful. With a 19, as you touch the arrow, get a closer look, it chips off in your hand. A large amount of wood rot is inside of the shaft. This was not a one fresh arrow that was shot into a guy. This is an arrow that is probably as old as the body itself.
I'm gonna turn back to the group. She's like, alright, so we got pig thieving, grave robbing. What else we gonna find here? Well, don't y'all speak up at once.
I was about to say the same thing. I know Caius has annoying ping. Akami?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Acme is also suffering from ping.
No, just yeah, I
Alright,
don't
try
really know
figuring
what.
out.
Oh, Caius exploded. I mean, you can
Caius is exploding. Rouge is leaving us to die.
Hello?
you can always ask questions, Akami. There's nothing wrong with that. Hello, Caius.
Hello.
Well,
Ask questions until you're blue in the face.
Caius is already ahead of you on
can I just have a quick resume of what you found, did you? Because I think I don't get
So
all of the
there's
infos.
a body that looks like it's been dug up out of the ground with a very rotten arrow in the back of its head, just sort of lying in the middle of the town, and everyone's freaking the fuck out about it.
that. It is specifically at the town entrance, like right before the door.
Right at the town entrance.
Okay, can we ask the people around if they knew this person?
Sure, roll society.
If it's got to pop up with like a bunch of different sliders and stuff. Roll
Oh,
I'll do
now
it
it's
for you.
working.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be a lot of them. I clicked a bunch of them.
With a 6, a majority of the people do not recognize them. Just for the sake of sanity, I will also have the monkey do a roll. Oh no. Yep. Who the party members have no
The
idea.
monkey begins to dance for gold.
It's true. The monkey is doing her best. That's all we can ask about. None of the people recognize the person, but just from a quick head count, all of the adults in town are present or at least accounted for. So if this person most likely is not a resident of town.
Well, now this person probably wasn't living here. By the look of him, it looks like he died here or somewhere nearby. I don't know. Don't know who'd be bringing a stiff around these parts like that, but there's clearly some sort of reason for it. It's a little, what you call it, deliberate.
If it's just gonna be the me and DJ show,
I see
I
I'm
will.
surrounded by the strong silent types. Well, at least y'all are strong. We got that going for us, at least.
Something.
Oh my god.
Damn, now we're down a man.
All right, it's going great.
I'm gonna try to connect through my mobile hotspot instead.
Okay.
Welcome back, Fuzzy Caius. Do you have anything to say about
Is it
the
Fuzzy?
events that have transpired?
If people are trying to scare us out of finding them, whoever stole this farmer's pig, I'm not really the type to be dissuaded, you know?
Now, that seems like a mighty strange way to scare somebody. Throw a corpse and start a town or something. Stealing a pig? I mean, it's probably a fine
Well, it
hog and
starts
all,
somewhere.
but
One of the other people that you saw in town comes out from the inn, sees the dead body, walks over to you all, and goes, "Quite the pickle we have found ourselves in."
I'd say so.
Well,
And you would be?
Robert J. McCready, known farmer in the area. Unfortunately, the Kemlins and I have a bit of history, but at the very least I can use one of my other hats as the gravedigger around here and get rid of that body if y'all want to focus on other things.
You're the grave digger.
I'm the gravedigger, the farmer, the midnight mud merchant. I'm a large amount of hats in this town.
That's
For
a lot
chance,
of
do you-
jobs.
Chance, do you recognize the stiff here?
Amazing question. Nope. Best I can do for you is, I think he was entombed a while back. Or my time, at the very least.
Can I get a read on him for that one?
Sure. I believe that's sense motive, and I can't remember what sense motive is under.
I have idea what a sense motive is.
Sense motive is perception.
All right.
Cool. That is just a normal success. If you get 10 above, it is a critical success. You have heard rumors, I suppose, of Robert J. McCready. He does a lot around town, and most people don't really see him. But whenever something happens in town that's like, oh, that's nice that someone did that and no one really wants to talk about it, they're like, it was Robert J. McCready. Yeah.
So he like keeps to himself.
Keeps to himself, does a lot around town. As you said, he wears a lot of hats around here.
So he's suspicious, right? If I understand correctly.
Full disclosure, this is just a DM NPC to, like, help push y'all in directions if needed. If you want to do more with the dead body, I won't stop you, but there's also the whole pig pen, chicken coop, and some of the other stuff in town. If you guys want to be done with the body, he'll just take it, and if you guys want more information, he will give it to you at an easier DC.
And I suppose we're going to go ahead and leave it to you, McCready.
Wonderful.
Man for the job.
I will do nothing concerning with the body whatsoever.
Oh,
Right,
big side eye.
I 100% trust that.
But in the northern bit of town, you have the Kemlin's farm, their chicken coop, and their pig pen, along with their barn proper. There is a small amount of blood outside of the chicken coop as well. But y'all can look around as you like.
I want to go around and see if there's any footprints going anywhere.
Okay. Let's say perception or survival then.
Can you try and roll it for me, please? Because my mouse died. I'm really sorry.
How dare.
Yeah.
Your mouse died?
The battery. I'm sorry.
Rough.
Death. Instant.
Get a charge cord.
Cool. With a 22, outside the standard footprints from the animals around here, you do see some drag marks. The lack of footprints around those drag marks means that the culprits were either small or light on their feet. In addition to that, one of the fences is broken, but placed back. So presumably they dragged the pig out through there and then put that back up so that nobody would notice.
Okay. Can I make any just check to see if those footprints are from a long time ago or if it's pretty fresh?
To reiterate, there are no footprints. There are drag marks of where the pig was dragged there, but there are no footprints. The lack of footprints probably means that the being was small or light on their feet. Caius, are you a person that would like to do things?
Oh no, everything I wanted to say actually was to talk to Liam and L'Oreal on the way here and say,
By all means, talk.
so I'm gonna follow the Inheritor, and I always want to see justice done. However, I'm not exactly the sharpest tool in the sheds, and I will be the first to admit that. I hope you two are better investigating than I am.
Now,
But
don't you worry.
just know.
Even the bluntest hoe in the shed is going to be capable of tilling some land.
I'm sure. But yes, just know that when it comes down to exacting justice or trying to bring these villains that I'm sure are here to justice, I'll be ready. I'll be behind you. I'll be in front of you. I will protect you. And we will see justice done.
As you finish this nice chat, the gunslinger that has been mostly quiet, following you all around, just steps right into a large piece of pig feces and has presumably ruined one of their boots.
Yeah,
But they're being very brave about it.
Aww.
Got a little something right. Yeah, that
They
ain't coming off easy.
they nod and try to like scrape it off in some grass for now. But yes, there's still the chicken coop and the pig house if y'all want to investigate that.
I'd like to take the chicken coop.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I'd just like to investigate around a bit because he said that the pig was taken. He didn't say anything about the chickens.
Okay. Survival, nature, perception, any of those.
Okay, I'm gonna do survival just to mix it up a little. My mixing has paid off.
Hooray. With the survival check, you at a glance see that there are about 12 nests for chickens within this coop, but only around 10 chickens are there. Additionally, one of Kemlin's other farmers comes by, quickly explains that although the pig is the bigger concern right now, we have had 2 chickens go missing the past 2 days before this whole pig situation happened.
Well, now that's still something to consider because that means something been stealing all your wild stock.
The guy nods his head and then quickly shuffles back to work. Yeah, good. With just writing off that roll, a large amount of what you're seeing does not really make sense. If these chickens were taken, there'd be ruffled feathers, there's no blood in the coop, and if it was a wild animal, there would be more than one chicken dead. Or one chicken missing, or blood, or something like that. None of the telltale signs of like an animal going missing are present here.
I'm sorry. Go over that one more time. I was hacking my lungs out.
It's okay. We'll get you new ones.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I got a fresh pair right here, actually.
I can always count on you for that.
Thank you, thank you. Basically, 2 chickens went missing before the pig. Within the coop proper, there's nothing out of the ordinary, especially how you would know as a farmer's son, is that there's not like signs of an animal attack. The chickens are mostly chill. Like they're kind of weirded out that you're here and they don't recognize you. But for the most part, it's just like, damn boy, there's no sign of anything happening in here.
Also, Faye, that's exactly what I'm going for.
So, Miss Graduate,
What's up?
you found tracks going away from the pig pen, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Would you like me to come with you to investigate?
Yeah. Kinda wanted to follow those trails actually.
I'd say about this time I'm coming back from the chicken coop. Yeah, there ain't nothing around there, but they have been experiencing some more thievery than they've been letting on before. So we got a bit of an epidemic in this case. What y'all talking about?
Lorel found some tracks going away from the pig pen.
Oh, promising. shall we?
Yes.
The tracks, aka the drag marks of the pig, lead towards the forest. And now the fun part. Everyone gets to roll a survival check.
Oh, dang it.
Now we seek to find this swine.
But before you do the survival check, you gotta tell me what information y'all know about the culprits. I have 4 little questions here, and if y'all answer any of them correctly, you get a +2 to your roll, or rather, I am going to reduce the DC by 2.
Ooh.
So, what do you all know about whatever culprits did this? The free one that I'm giving is that you guys know that they took the pig out into the woods or the forest, which gives you one of the 4 questions automatically answered.
Oh, we don't get the questions. We give the information if they answer any of the questions.
Correct.
Got it.
Basically, each of them are yes or no questions. Or rather, the answer to all of them is yes. The question itself you guys have to figure out, or...
So there are 4 key pieces of information that we need.
Yep. The 4th question is, if they heard or suspect that the culprits took Beatrice to the forest, they get +2. And then there's 3 other things. One of which you guys probably won't be able to answer. One you probably will. One 50-50.
Well, it's been doing this for a while, considering the chickens have been going missing for past couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably the same thing that's done both the pig and the chickens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
His
not
blood's-
wildlife.
Correct. It's not wildlife. It's not one of the
His
questions.
blood, so it's either attacking them or killing them before taking them away.
You know, whatever it is small. or
That is correct.
you
That
guys
is
know.
one of the other 3 questions.
What's the question?
There's 4 questions that are basically, did the players know that the culprits are
What's the
X?
question that we answered?
The culprits are small. That is one of the
Hmm.
3 things. You guys are kind of beating around the bush for one of them, and then the last one I don't think y'all are going to get.
Also, Bipple just gave us a bit of information.
Yeah, I confirmed that they are small. I should note...
No, but you unintentionally gave us a little more information because you said culprits.
Yes.
Mm. Yep. Okay. So in character,
Mm-hmm.
Durga is very much suspecting the townsfolk, but yes, we know they're small. Like
Yes,
out of
they
character,
are.
like you guys would know.
Yeah, like a human is medium, a halfling, gnome, or leshy would be small.
Oh, hey, look who just posted in general.
We know they're doing it for food because they killed the pig.
Correct.
So they're probably intelligent, but not that
That is one of
Intelligent,
the
you know.
questions.
they're intelligent.
Mm-hmm. Do you
Okay.
think that they're intelligent or not?
Yes.
Yeah, they're intelligent. They put the thing back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So intelligent, small, causing multiple attacks, multiple of them. But that's a meta thing.
Yes. At the very least, they are doing attacks that were not noticed as easily. But you guys have 3 of the 4 questions. I don't think that you, without using meta knowledge, would be able to get the last one. So this will be a -6 to the difficulty. So I'm going to need survival checks from everybody.
Everybody be rolling.
Everybody be rolling in survival.
Damn. I get dust in my eyes.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm very being in a minute. I'll be quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is 3 successes. So we will move on to the next map. That's not right. That's not Akame's token.
Benui has entered.
Benui, comma, threat. There we go.
Benui, comma, friend, question mark?
Nah, threat.
Buddies are never your friend.
Benui,
So-
semicolon, underscore, semicolon.
This is also assuming you guys want to go immediately. You can go around town, talk to people if you would like. But that's up to y'all. Rouge, unfortunately, will not be here with us. Sadness unending.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi, Akame.
I'm back.
Back.
You follow the tracks to the edge of the forest. As you start walking along the trees, you suddenly smell bacon being prepared. You follow the smell to an old, oversized burrow. There are no tracks of the giant mole that dug it. Must have left years ago. Yet the entrance to the burrow lies before you. What do you do? You can take exploration activities here, which you can find by going to your sheet, going to the Actions tab, and then the Exploration sub-tab, and you can browse and search by the names I'm about to give to y'all.
Cool, I have nothing in the exploration tab.
Well, you get to click browse, and then you get to add the stuff I'm about to tell you. Pathfinder is very good at splitting the three main pillars of RPGs into separate things. There are your in-combat actions, and there are exploration actions, and then there are downtime actions. Some of the examples that you have are search. I will roll perception for you every time to see if there is a trap here. And if no one takes this, I get to trigger every trap for free. Avoid notice. You roll stealth when initiative starts. If it's higher than a creature's perception, you start hidden. Scout, you give the entire group +1 to initiative. Only one person can do this at a time. Investigate, select a skill, and you use it for clues while exploring. The GM will roll for you, ooh woo. Or defend, which is keeping your shield or shield spell raised for when combat starts. Also in Pathfinder, shields are slightly different than certain other abilities. Shields do not automatically give you a +2 to your AC. You have to use the action raise a shield, and then if you are a fighter, as a reaction to being hit, you can block with that shield. I believe, Caius, you would also have shield block?
War Priest gets it, yeah.
Yes. But yeah, I'm just gonna have the Gunslinger Scout. But what would you all like to do before you enter the molehill? It's not a mountain yet.
So remind me of the difference between investigate and search.
Search is for traps specifically. Investigate is for clues.
Okay. I think since we can smell the bacon being prepared, we know that whatever took it is at least semi-intelligent. I should be looking for any traps, any like way for them to know that we're coming.
Okay. I will roll perception for you. This will be a private GM roll. No, a blind GM roll, so only you and only I will see it. All right. There is a noise trap right nearby the entrance. You guys can either try to bypass it all sneaky-like, or disarm it silently.
What kind of noise trap are we saying?
It is like metal bits on a string, very much like Fallout, tin cans on a string. You bump into it, it goes buh, 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 buh.
Clink clunk.
Yep.
Is it like at foot level? Is it like at chest level?
It's about, for you all, seeing as I believe all of you are medium creatures, it's about hitting waist or so. For a small creature, they could just, like, duck under it.
I will alert everyone to its presence. And just like as non-verbally as I can, like wave them over, eyes, string, or whatever it is, like string or rope or what have you.
Yep. No problems with that. All the players are now aware of these two traps. I do not have tokens for them, but they are basically at the two entrances.
Is there a way to destroy them or?
Yep. You can just go past them with stealth or acrobatics, or disarm it with thievery.
I'll dip past it.
Okay.
Durga looks down at her chin.
And I'm just gonna have Rouge be aid buddy, which is just bap bap. Y'all are gonna get a +1 to whatever checks y'all do. Technically, that's not how it works, but
nice.
just for the sake of bap bap. Caius, you also have the guidance spell, which you can give to someone to give them a status bonus. The cool thing about Pathfinder 2e is that it's focused on different bonuses from different sources. So you see that aid is a circumstance bonus, whereas guidance would be a status bonus. Those together would give you a +2. But everyone will have a +1 to do everything. DJ, you said you wanted to basically go under them. You will be doing either a stealth or acrobatics check.
Oh, I'm gonna acrobatic it. I
Damn
am
it.
You do
trip
have hero
over a
points.
branch.
You can right click on the roll and re-roll it. And also for everyone in stream chat, you can give out hero points. You just gotta tell me who and do the redeem. You successfully sneak past. Would you like to go down the left or right corridors?
What can I see down both?
They kind of both...
Oh, hello? No?
That was on me. They both kind of go to certain ends. Hard to tell what all is there at a glance. Do I not have lights properly done on this?
Lights are... I kind of see what's in the other room, but I'm gonna act like I don't.
There we go. That should be a little better. At the end of each of the halls,
I'm gonna roll a d4.
Okay.
Odds I go left, evens I go right. Going right. Oh, hello.
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 You
My
exploded.
tabs just crashed. Okay.
Oh no.
Ow.
This is common for Foundry. It's okay.
Boundary. There we go. I'm alive again.
Probably as far as you can go. I'll move Rouge right here so you get a little...
Dirk in here.
Yeah.
So,
I get to roll another perception check for you. Ooh. Ah, you see a bear trap at the end of that hall. This one does not have any special ways of like avoiding it. It is just a bear trap that you can hop over and you tell everyone. There is an action for telling people, I think it's called like point out. Yeah, it's called point out. But for all intents and purposes, I'm assuming outside of combat, y'all are just like, oh hey.
Yeah, just saying like nonverbal communication, eyes, trap.
So, our learned friends, how good are you at sneaking about?
Are we stage whispering?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm all right. I'm not the worst, but I ain't
Oh yeah,
exactly
you
real
seem
good at it.
you
Please
seem
don't whisper
capable
too
enough
much. I
already.
can't understand anything.
Yeah, this is stage whisper.
Yeah.
We're saying we're whispering while also speaking to each other.
Yeah.
Yes. For all
And you
intents
seem
and purposes.
capable enough, Liam.
Yeah.
I'm all
But-
right.
Lorel, our learned friends, how good are you at sneaking about?
My what?
How good are you at sneaking about?
A way of
Sneaking.
saying
It's sneaking around.
how good is your stealth skill without giving us a number.
Oh. Not that efficient.
All right, I'll offer you the guidance of the inheritor for this. You go before I do.
Pat. And then you get to drag both of these effects onto you.
You know what? Amplify the southern in my voice. I'm gonna chew some gum.
You can also press C to open your open whatever character sheet you guys are using, then P to just see the party. Easy, easy.
So the issue with guidance, baby, is I need to budget how I give out the guidance because you're immune to it for the next hour.
Budget. Ripley can help you with that.
So yeah, that's why I'm asking if you're good at sneaking because I don't want to. Yeah.
So what do I have to do right now? I'm lost.
Okay.
There's traps, right?
There is a trap
Yeah.
at the end of each hallway. You guys have to.
Okay.
Well, those are bear traps. At the start of each hallway is a like little metal can trap that'll make noise if you don't try to sneak past it or get past it in some way. You have to either do stealth or acrobatics to get past it. For all intents and purposes, Ruse is just gonna, or Yuki is gonna go down the other way, and she'll be able to do stuff, but she'll never. Her bad rolls will never affect you all. I also gave her a light
Only
spell.
Kill her.
True.
Okay, so we should probably join Liam over there.
Yeah, you can either.
Yeah, I was about to say I got a question for you lot. How good are you in the dark?
Oh, I can see just fine in the darkness.
And by all means, ma'am, take the way.
Yeah, my only concern is that I'm not very quiet. She looks down at her chainmail.
Well, neither am I when I'm bumbling about the place.
All right, just be ready for a fight then.
Always am.
She's also going to cast guidance on herself. I'll just reapply it to you
Okay.
later.
You guys can either try to sneak past it or try to disarm it. And I'll give.
You said it was a simple little, like, you just hop over the thing, yeah?
Yep, it's not
Do we
too
have to roll
hard.
something for it?
Yep, you do.
Alright. Are we rolling?
You're already done.
I'm done.
Yeah, the bear
Cool.
trap you can just hop over. It's just at the end of each hallway.
Righto.
Caius and Lyriel have to roll either stealth or acrobatics to get past it. Congrats, you are fine, Caius. And now I need it from
Okay.
Akemi
So stealth.
or
You intend
acrobatics.
to jump over it?
and then
Yeah.
roll.
Okay.
Not bad, .jpg.
14.
13 fails.
And she got aid from Yuki Tenno.
Yeah, but that would only take it to a 14.
Yeah.
Bad news, gamers. It's rewind time. Doop-a-doop. We will begin
Ooh.
combat. So on
Oh
the
my
little
god, who could have seen this?
It's
most
not like the
everyone.
server is called Kobolds.
Just use it on that.
Was that the last question we didn't get?
Yes. There were some like more in-depth things. It could have
Last
helped.
question, what the fuck is kobold?
What the fuck is a kilometer? All right. I'm gonna drop this guy to 21, and we will begin the encounter.
You rolled a 22. You're
Yes.
zooming.
All right. To begin, Rouge is just gonna pop over there, right before the bear trap, as part of 10 paces. And Akemi, you are first to go. What would you like to do? Each turn you will have 3 actions. I will just fill your little action sheet. And everyone gets hero points, as it has been an hour. Striding is just a basic movement. You move up to your speed. You have spells, which are on the little wand page there. And I can answer whatever questions you got. Recall knowledge is also a thing. Let me double check that's on there. Yep. But currently you have not seen any enemies outside of
Yeah.
one of your party members going, hey, they're awake. No other information outside of that, just, hey, they're awake. And they look angry.
Hey, they're awake and mad.
And that is coming from Yuki over here.
Should I go with the boys or should I go to Yuki's side?
It's
Could
up to
always
you.
do what I did. Roll a die.
Yeah?
That's not answering my question.
Well, you roll a die, and it's like, hey, odds I go this way, evens I go this way.
Yeah, just Gamba.
Gamba.
Gaius loves Gamba.
True.
Yeah,
What
be
I
the
think
thing that
I'm
Caius
doing.
loves.
She already is. What I think I'm doing is that I'm gonna go back to hop at Yuki because Yuki is closer to whatever the fuck we just woke up.
Okay. But what do you want to do, Akemi?
I want to get closer to the enemies.
Okay.
And there's still the traps, right?
Yes, but you can just... The noise trap doesn't matter, and you can just hop over the bear trap since you've been warned by both the people where the bear traps are.
Okay.
For intents and purposes, there are no traps
Yes.
that we know of.
There are no more traps. The bear traps are literally, if they notice them, cool. They are no longer a factor towards the combat. If they do not notice them, ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
Mm.
Can I
The
move
first trap-
myself? Can I move?
Yeah. You can do arrow
Yeah.
keys, you can drag.
Ooh. I want to go around there.
Okay, that's 3 of your 5 things of movement.
Oh, yeah.
You can go 2 more blocks.
Yeah, I want to go 2 more. 1, 2. No, there's a wall. Oh,
I'll
okay.
move you there. You can see
Thank you.
some malnourished looking kobolds at the end of the hall.
I can.
I'm also just going to
So-
move Yuki next to you, so it's a bit more fair for you. Well, yeah.
So I can cast a spell, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You see the little arrows next to all your spells? That's how many actions they take.
Okay, yeah.
And you are Whoopsie. Not what I wanted.
Oh, Steve.
You are within 30 feet of Senor Kobold in the front, but not within Senor Kobold in the back.
So in the front, it's.
You are within 30 feet of the guy. You do not have to know how big a feet is. I know the Imperial system is ass.
No, okay, I get it.
The fuck is a foot?
What
Fuck
feet
is a
are?
kilometer?
I play Briar. I know what a feet is.
Yeah, you would.
I like feet.
Gross.
I want to
Cancelled.
go. Wait a minute.
You have used your movement. Most of your spells cost 2 actions, so if you move again, costs another thing. You want to cast Fear? Okay. You want to scare the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to scare them.
Okay. Cool. He succeeds by 3, which means that he is frightened 1. Frightened as a condition gives -X to all of his checks and DCs by the value. Frightened 1 means that he has -1 to everything. Okay. Those are your 3 actions. You have scared a boy, and you have committed
Scare that boy.
great crime.
Nice.
So now it is this Kobold warrior's turn. He's going to turn the corner and go,
Oh God. Oh, it just had to happen like this. Oh God.
and he is going to attempt to stab you with his spear.
Oh no.
Not his spiel.
And he gets a 13 against your AC. He did have to move. So a thing to note is that a large amount of spells and actions have the attack property. If you want to attack with all 3 of your actions, you could totally do that. Downside, you get a thing called multiple attack penalty, which you can see there is a -5. So first attack that you do, you get no penalty. Second attack, you get a -5 penalty. Third attack, you get a -10, along with any beyond that. So this Kobold has tried to stab you twice with a spear, and then rubs his stomach like,
Oh, you could have come like 30 minutes later. I was really hungry.
and that will be...
Oh, so the penalty goes to them because they're trying multiple attacks, right?
Correct.
Okay.
With each subsequent attack, it's harder to hit.
Correct.
So, tell me about the acoustics of this cave.
You can basically hear everything that was happening on the other side, albeit a bit muffled. You do hear Yuki go, all right, just tried to hit the caster. And that's about what you can hear. You also understand...
Does the combat... Does the combat sound like it's... Obviously, I can hear the combat from behind us. Does
Correct.
it sound like we hear it from in front of us, too?
Yep, it's a big turnaround cave.
Okay.
Basically built like a horseshoe.
Thank you. Stride.
1...
Where's the trap?
You can just hop over it. It basically does not exist. Oh, hello! You see a goblin in grayscale and a lit up goblin on the other end who currently looks like it's pissing itself.
No.
Alright, you are behind a goblin who's like,
Oh God, why are there so many people in the other direction that I'm currently looking at?
I hope no one comes up behind me and does damage to my poor innocent body.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
What is this?
What is what?
What is
It's a
this?
Bipple campaign.
What is what?
It's a Bipple game.
Oh no, my rear is unprotected. I sure hope some big, strong sorcerer doesn't cast something on me.
You somehow miss hitting behind this kobold who goes,
Oh God, an enemy!
ah, wonderful. I'm going to explain 2 things with crits real quick. If you roll a natural 20 on the die, increases the value of the success by 1. So normally if you are above the roll by 10, you get a critical hit. You can't go beyond that, but it basically means if you would already miss on a roll of a 20, and you get the buff from that, it would turn to a regular hit. So you get to do critical damage to this poor innocent kobold that has never committed anything wrong in his life, and you just defenestrate him. He is no longer a person. He is liquefied into a paste. As you hear one of the other kobolds go, "Oh, he owed me $5. This sucks."
Yes, that would be all 3 of my actions spent.
All right. Next, we have the kobold warrior who is currently afraid. He's gonna go. It just had to happen today. It just had to happen today. And he pulls out a sling. He's going to aim at our little innocent child. He's going to attempt to shoot you with the sling. And miss. Or he is frigtened.
Wow.
He's going to try it one more time. Does this have reload? Well, he's going to reload and then try it again. And he's having a day. He is having a day. Alright, Liam.
Alright.
You have done a lot of stuff back there. As you hear these kobolds just having a time.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm a farmer from the area. What I know about kobolds in the area?
You are... You know what? I'll give you a free society or nature check. I feel like both of those would make sense. They're not great for you, but also it's kind of like...
Yeah.
It would make sense that you, like, might have heard of this, but it's not something that you'd be super good on. So yeah, do either of them. Alright, with an 8, you heard rumors of kobolds just kind of, like, being out in the woods. You occasionally saw, like, a kobold come by your farm. Mostly, like, rubbernecker type stuff. As for this specific area... Or what's your question?
Do I know that they're, like, nuisances? Do I know they're nuisances and, like, that they could be a problem if left unchecked?
Yes. I would also give you that groups of kobolds, normally, when they're in, like, caves and stuff, 1, it would be significantly bigger than this area that they're in, and 2, there'd be significantly more of them. Having... you're gonna basically find this out once you go into the next room. Having 4 kobolds in a group is, like, nothing. That is, like, something terrible has happened. Seeing as it has dropped to 3, this looks even worse for them.
I'm gonna try and make my way into it. I can't see anything on this map.
Yeah, that's on purpose. You have a friend
look,
next to you.
Finally, light. Oh, hello.
Hi,
Friend
Liam.
that I can't see.
For those curious as to what DJ is seeing, y'all can pop into my stream and see that.
I'm seeing darkness.
Yeah. Because the party has decided, you know what? Not having vision, cringe. I'm having low light. I'm having dark
Honestly,
vision.
Everyone does but me.
Yep. And then I
stumble around a little bit.
That's fine. You can see all of the enemies. Because they're all, like, within the light.
I can. I don't think I can. Can I get? I can get here, can't I?
You do have a speed of 25, and yeah, you stroll up to one of the kobolds. You can see him.
Shouldn't I be the one to have low light vision?
Yes, you have low light. Or you, yeah.
Dark vision.
As I sort of like approach in the darkness, I'm gonna wait for a moment for the kobold to look to me and go, "You lost, boy?"
Oh, hello, the devil.
And I am going to use an action to go wolf stance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get real low and just like fingers in like a sort of claw. I believe I have one more action, don't I?
Yes, and you can do Flurry of Blows.
Mm-hmm. You know it.
Okay.
Hurry.
Flurry.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah, so you just do 2 strikes, 1 at no map, and then 1 at map of 1. And there's the little buttons there.
One strike and then 1 -1 map.
Yeah, so you would do 1 strike and then the map -4 next to it.
Okay.
You can do that as a fist, as wolf jaws, whatever you want to do.
Oh, we're doing wolf jaws.
Bite.
Oh
Nice.
god, not the biting.
And you can do the second one as well.
Oh, yeah.
Second one barely misses. But click the damage of the first one.
Yep.
Cool. And is this lethal or non-lethal?
It's non-lethal.
Okay.
Right
You just destroy the poor kobold's back of his neck.
I basically
Damn.
just grab him by the back of the head and slam it into the ground.
Okay, come on, alright, that's
Yeah, he's still okay. Physically okay. Emotionally, all right. Time for our gunslinger. Gunslinger, he's a large amount of fun targets. He's going to fucking blow this one's brain out. Yeah,
On Twitch, no less.
yeah.
Oh.
Ew.
The kobold has 7 HP. There is not a kobold anymore.
The kobold had 7 HP.
Correct.
There's some tomato sauce for the bacon.
I wouldn't go eating that.
Lyra's just out there panicking.
Yeah, Lyra, you see the kobold that was about to stab you, and you just hear behind you, shh, as the gunslinger just shoots roughly a grapefruit-sized hole through the kobold's head. Hello.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Gallagher.
studying combat in school. They never teach us that. Holy shit.
Let there be light, DJ.
That's much better, thank you.
And then it's going to aim at the one that DJ has not shot at, or not attacked, and is going to blow this one's head smooth off as well, it seems.
Blow its head smooth off.
Nope, just does 4 damage.
Might have got an arm, though.
Did get an arm. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Other kobold's turn. Just like, oh god, they got Jeff. Oh god. Look, we could talk about this, right? We could talk about this. Right?
You
Right?
can talk all you want, son.
Okay, I'm not
But
interested
it
in
makes a
fight.
difference.
I
I don't know.
I'd like to not be turned into paste like Jeff. Can we have a
understand that.
Can we have a parlay? Kill me. I would also like
If you
to.
want to talk, you go ahead and talk.
Both of us would like to parlay as Jeff was turned into paste.
Are you taking a submissive stance? Just like
Yes.
John brought it on himself, didn't he?
I suppose so.
And you ain't gonna bring this on yourself now, are you?
No, sir.
All right, so go ahead and say what you need to say.
Okay. Threateningly reloads.
Oh, I didn't get a point. Oh,
What do you mean?
I didn't get a hero point.
That
Oh,
is
I got
strange.
it. Yay.
Yeah. Everyone should have one. Yes, why did it give...
Oh no, it just didn't give me one.
Well... Everyone...
I got one now though.
Yeah, I'm gonna give everyone one. Okay, you have completed my kobold puzzle. The kobolds are both willing to not have to die and also willing to like give whatever information y'all ask about. The pig is being turned to bacon right there. It's still over a lit fire.
Well, pig's dead.
Yeah.
Now, first thing I'm gonna want y'all both to do: get them spears right here.
Both of them like hand you their spears and weapons.
All right, good lads, good lads. Now, y'all want to talk? Talk.
We not really a clan. We're the Swift Snouts. We used to rule the ruined, and
They kind of gesture around them.
this is where we are now.
Yeah, nice little cozy cave you got here.
One of them eyes the like paste of Jeff over in the corner.
Ah,
Yeah.
don't look at him. Look at me.
Okay.
Jeff ain't going nowhere. Trust me.
That's kind of the concern.
Don't be concerned with him. You should be concerned with me right now.
Okay.
Continue your story.
Okay. We used to go. We used to.
The other one pats him on the back.
Swift Snouts. Or no. 7 moons ago, Scary Man took over our ruin. Some of us stayed to worship him. The rest of us went, no, we are going into the woods and finding a better place. And then we found here. We were hungry. And we found chickens and pig. And began and ate the chickens. And we're going to eat the pig. And then Jeff was turned into paste.
Now, I see your problem. And I sort of grab one by the shoulder, not quite, threateningly, but like listen, I'm gonna guide you here. And I point toward the direction of town. That right there?
Yes.
Ain't good.
Okay.
Ain't a good way to go.
Okay.
All right, they got that pig, that chickens. They belong to somebody, right?
Yeah.
That somebody, they ain't very happy to lose them.
Yeah.
That big
Yeah.
prize winning, right? So he ain't gonna be happy to hear that. That way, and I point the other direction. That's just woods.
Yeah, we know. It has
And
the
you know-
spooky
You know what
bugs.
you can find out in the woods, yeah?
Big bugs, big
Yeah, you know
things.
what else you can find? Find food.
It's true.
Mm. So why ain't you all finding food out in the woods as opposed to here in town?
Kobolds need a lot of meat to eat. Most animals in woods take kobold to take down. We don't have numbers. We have tools.
Well, you certainly don't now.
Yeah, yes.
Seems to me, y'all don't have numbers and be messing with this town no more. So,
We no mess with town. We like
That's right.
living.
try you don't want to be living here. So I'll tell you this. How about this? And I sort of turn toward the party as well, sort of half saying to them, half saying to the kobolds. We let y'all have some meat, right? Y'all clearly hungry.
Yes.
We take the majority of that pig because ain't much use in keeping it whole now. Back to the farmer, tell him what happened. By the time they rally up a posse, come down here, ready to stomp some facing, y'all, you're gone.
We will make sure to leave if we can leave with lives.
And remember, don't be messing with towns now.
I
You go
do.
find out the food in the woods. I'm a farmer. I know how it is to eat. I know how it is. You can find food out there. I've seen it.
Both
I've
of
seen him many times.
both of them are nodding, just like, well, he's not trying to kill us. But they listen into the entire conversation.
Now I turn to the party. That sound good to y'all?
I don't think the pig is ours to give away. Do these kobolds have coin?
Only reason I'm saying, because they're hungry, and farmer's gonna want some proof we've done found it. But pig's already dead. So.
Well, yeah, but he's still entitled to the fruits of his labor at least.
And
I don't think
we're
it's
gonna
ours to
bring
give
him
away.
some fruits of labor.
I think the kobolds ought to pay for whatever they take at least.
We have no money. We left all money in old ruin.
Hmm.
Oh, tell you what. My rations. I should have some beef jerky in there, yeah?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna take out one of my rations
Mm-hmm.
and take the beef jerky from it. Y'all think this is gonna get you far?
Yeah, it should.
All right, there you go. Now y'all got some food. And y'all learned a very valuable lesson. So, y'all get to stepping. We're gonna take the pig back with us. That ain't yours. That's right. Everyone goes their separate ways. No one else has to die.
The kobold that you're not directly in front of just starts rolling up his little bedroll that he has. Packs it into like a little plaid bag and then puts that bag on
I
a stick.
also make to hand them back their spears, and as they reach for them, I will pull them a little bit more away. I'll say, now y'all realize, use these before we're out of here. Jeff's gonna have some friends.
It's okay. Jeff didn't have many friends, so he would probably enjoy that.
Good lad. And I hand them their spears back.
Okay. They quickly get their stuff together. They just take their 2 bedrolls and just start prepping to make their way out.
Hold on. A corpse at the gates.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't seem smart or strong enough or have the energy to dig up a corpse, do you?
Kobolds couldn't do that. They're a little too. No offense to y'all. You're a little too scrawny for them.
Both of them are also very malnourished from not eating a ton the past few days, and they go,
Magic Man had bones and dead people helping him.
Know anything else you can tell us about this magic man?
He shot 4 of us with dark magics when he arrived, and we had to serve him. Or we would be like Jeff now, except more crispy.
Magic. That's interesting.
Dark magic for that.
Mm-hmm.
one of
Well.
them pulls out a crude map that shows some other caves in the area, some of them with new home but crossed out, and then there is a stone entrance in a hill labeled Old Home with crying kobold faces around it. They're like,
Yeah, Old Home is where Magic Man is.
Appreciate your hospitality.
Was that the first word?
hmm?
What? Was that word?
What?
Magic Man?
No, before.
Old home?
Old Home.
Huh?
Home that is old.
home.
Previous occupational location
Oh, okay.
where we used to
Thank
live.
you.
Dwelling.
Okay.
What do you think I said?
I didn't get it. That's the problem.
It's their old home.
That's my issue.
It's okay.
Mr. Everyday.
I'm French.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Get it.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
I'll just randomly start using French words in the worst way possible.
Oh no.
Solely to annoy
Mispronounce them
you.
every time. Pronounce them as white as you can.
Oh, wait a second.
Tortilla, yeah. All right. But you all have successfully defeated my kobold puzzle. Where would you all like to go now?
Should we go investigate the old ruins?
I say we should probably bring the pig back to the farmer.
Yeah.
Do you really want the farmer to see his pig in this condition?
He was
Not
going to slaughter it
necessarily, but
eventually.
It's either that or we just tell him, oh, well, we couldn't find it, and we let the pig just sort of rot here. If we were
Yeah, he
going to
knows
do
it's
that,
dead.
we should have given it to the kobolds. So,
Yeah.
they're nuisance little buggers, but, I mean, they just trying to eat. Just like everybody
Yeah.
else.
Handle
Kinda
that
feel
well.
bad for them.
Yuki is just watching the both of them slowly exit, just hand on pistol.
Between Liam and Durga, can they sling the pig on their
Oh
shoulders?
yeah, it is no problem to take the pig back to town.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong.
Yeah. As you guys get back, Kemlin is slightly disappointed that his pig was slaughtered early. Understands. What all do you tell him exactly?
Craziest thing. A bunch of kobolds was what were stealing your crop, or your animals, rather. We don't stop them out for you, though. We brought back what was left of the pig. My condolences.
I'm surprised that they cooked it to this procedure. I mean, I can still use it, but...
I mean, they were quite hungry. They
Indeed.
ain't hungry no more, though.
I suppose you all dealt with them?
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna be
Yeah.
causing you no trouble no more.
They're
Good.
gone now.
Good. Well, at the very least, I'll make sure you all can stay at the inn tonight. Was there anything else to be concerned about?
I mentioned some sort of dark magician. I was up some ruins up yonder.
2500 attack power.
Oh, yeah.
Said they were driven from there by this man.
Well, that's probably something to be concerned about at the end of the day, isn't it?
And you don't know nothing about up there?
It's where we entombed some of our previous people back before we got a more proper graveyard nearby town.
Probably means that's where that stiff came from, too.
Most likely.
Alright, then. Well. Looks like we got some work ahead of us.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'd like to deal with that problem.
He gives you a general path in which to go to. And Robert J. McCready comes out of the woods coated in dirt. He has a shovel in one hand, small bag, and goes, "Wait, adventurers. Before you all leave, allow me to give you something."
Oh?
And he is going to give you all a potion and an elixir of healing.
Mighty kind of you, McCready.
That's
Indeed.
really nice. Thank you.
I try my best to make sure that no one leaves this town without being in the perfect condition.
Well, that's real kind of you.
Uh,
Real neighborly.
I try my best. But basically, there are two versions of healing items in the game. There are potions, which give you a flat d8 hit points. And then there is Elixir of Life Minor, which is an alchemical potion that is made via, well, alchemy, and restores less, but makes it easier to resist diseases and poisons. I put them in your party stash, which you can access via P and going to stash.
Not me.
Nice.
So yeah, is everyone else up to task for investigating these ruins? I
I
understand.
suppose we might as well.
Yeah, I understand it's not really a job, but to me, service is its own rewards.
Yuki loads one of the pistols.
There's good folk around and need a little bit of help, so why not?
It's 3 out of 4. How about you, Laurel?
Yeah, I'm going with you.
Perfect.
Andrew, let's do it.
All right. As you all get to the entrance of the encampment, a small clearing in the forest shows through the trees. 20-foot tall stone entrance is carved out of a cliff in a clearing. In front, 2 kobolds and a chief were carrying another kobold with an arrow in his stomach and were making a makeshift grave. Although the reason why all of that is in past tense is because, unfortunately, all of them were brutally maimed by dark magics. When you actually get into the dungeon proper, allow me to throw everyone onto the board. Everyone can see. I don't know why it's defaulting to that one, but I guess I will
It's
suffer.
on the board right now.
People.
No, not people.
Not quite, people.
Oh yeah. Right.
Bunny.
Love the artwork.
Yes. There we go. Ba-ba.
We turn off Rouge's light.
Yeah.
Yuki, turn on light. Thank you.
Can everyone see all normal like? I don't think I put a light thing on here. You move into
I got
the ruin.
visibility.
It is a large hallway with a high ceiling and a mezzanine that is barely being held up by some columns. The walls lined with sarcophagi, staircase to your right with some unstable looking barrels and boxes up top. 3 walking skeletons carrying bows on the balustrade get ready to take cover between the pillars as a large hulking zombie bound by chains to some of these pillars roars at all of you. Unfortunately, we're going straight into initiative, gamers.
Bound by chains.
Yes.
Bound by shade.
Oh, not again.
Riz, no way.
Y'all can roll for initiative, or I can just force roll everybody.
Roll the 13.
Uh-huh.
So far, 13 is the high roll. There we are. All right.
Yeah.
Lyrial Lightseeker, you are first to do your initiative. What would you like to do?
Dang it.
You can also delay until someone else does something if you'd like.
Yeah, you're always allowed to delay, babe. So you just declare delay, and then at the end of everyone's turn, you can pop your delay and say, I'd like to take my turn now. And going forwards, you take your turn at that point in the initiative order.
Okay. I have a question about the shield spell. Can I put it on someone, or can I put it on
Just for yourself.
the whole part? Part is just for me. Okay.
Yep. You're basically making a magic shield around one of your arms.
Okay. I see that some of them have bows.
Yes. All the skeletons have bows. Zombie Brute is connected to this messed up little balustrade here.
Okay. I'd like to have a shield now.
Okay. Uh,
Do I just hit cast or do?
yeah, you just hit cast. Mm,
Okay.
and you have a shield up. You have 2 more actions.
Okay. Good. Good. And then maybe I should try to if I like cast like frostbite or ignition, can I hit the undeads on the mezzanine?
So the ones in the back are in range for frostbite. This one would have cover. This one would not. You can also hit this one or the zombie brute.
Okay. I might go with frostbite with the one that's yeah,
Okay.
on the right.
So just right click, press the little targeting thing, and then you can press cast on frostbite and it'll automatically do the rest for you. So right click,
What?
the little target.
I can't right click it. Oh, is
You can hit select targets and then click the target.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works.
And then
Thank
if
you.
you press frostbite, it will do all the stuff for you.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. Roll damage. You just click damage. Or roll damage, rather.
Roll damage on the
In the chat.
in the chat. Where? What?
So,
Oh, here. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I have it.
Cool.
Nice.
Skeleton will take no damage, as skeletons have a resistance to cold.
And those
Dang it.
bastards.
Okay, you live, you learn.
Least resistance for.
Okay. Next, Caius, what would you like to do?
We're schmoving.
Okay.
Just
Go knock its head
over
smooth
here.
off.
Okay. Are you going to
Target this
do...
thing.
Okay. Do keep in mind all of them are undead. Vitality Lash. Interesting.
Whip that.
Ooh.
Uh...
Oh.
It succeeds, so you roll damage and it takes half. Cool, it dies. Because undead creatures take double damage from vitality. Which is basically like all sorts of healing type stuff. Cool. And now we have our fun little gunslinger who is going to see a target that can't move and go, haha, that's funny.
She's got a big iron on her hip.
Hey.
Cool, that's a crit.
Big iron, big iron.
Damn.
When tried to match the ranger with the big iron on her hip.
And then it has the second bullet in it. So map -4. Which is a hit, but not a critical, sadly. But hey, it did damage, and that's what matters at the end of the day. Liam, it is your turn.
Alright. Follow up on that. Maybe if I actually chose the right thing. Yep.
It is also off guard, which means that the backstabber feature of Wolf Stance will do stuff.
Oh yeah, don't remember what it does, but I'm sure it'll.
Yo,
do
a
it.
stance called wolf stance.
Yeah,
You're damn right I do.
It's so cool.
we gonna Wolf Stance it up?
Oh yeah. Always wolf stance it up. Pop it in. Wolf stance.
Bep.
And we are going for that flurry.
Flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna wolf jaw.
Bite.
And another.
Make it bleed.
Backstabber says you deal additional precision damage when you're hitting an off-guard creature, and because he's restrained, he's off guard. You get 1 hit. Click that damage button for me.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how much damage this.
Applies.
Yes, it'll automatically do it.
Nice.
Bep. Takes 7 damage.
That think that'd basically be like a nice wide kick to the. Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but that nerve that runs up your shin, back your shin.
Oh yeah, this zombie brute is having a bad time. So, first he is going to attempt to break out of the chains, which hopefully he doesn't. He has to roll a 20. He does not. So he will do that again. And does. Which is pretty good for you all. Plus 11. It's a large creature doing athletics checks.
Yeah. It is unleashed.
Cool.
Oh no.
It is going to break out of it, and it is no longer going to be restrained. However, it will do its damage to the balustrade behind it, breaking the balustrade, which in turn turns both of these poor skeleton, deals 4 bludgeoning damage, which they do not resist, to the 2 skeletons behind him.
Jeez.
As the balustrade breaks over both of them. And that's his turn.
And they no longer get turns.
Yes. Guess I don't know what
You
happened.
silly
Yeah.
corpses can't talk.
Yeah, that one died. So yeah, you guys just have the big old zombie brute in front of you. Lyriel, what would you like to do?
I would like to. Okay. So he's only, and he can move now.
Yes. Although he has a target directly in front of him, and you know he's a zombie.
Yeah. Okay. I want to move.
You have 5 spaces of movement if that helps.
Yeah. I think that will do.
Okay.
Yes, that will do. And I want to cast the Tangle Vine spell so I can try to immobilize it.
Okay.
Ooh.
So everyone can just
Press
stab,
cast
stab.
on that.
Yeah. Stab,
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 stab.
smack, smack.
Cool, press attack.
Attack. Roll.
Nice.
Vine appears from thin air. Attempt a spell attack roll on the target. Not a critical success. Okay, it has Tangle Vine on it right now. Gives it a -10 penalty to speed for 1 round. Okay, that's your 3 actions.
Nice.
Yes, it's your turn.
I don't want this getting any closer to me, so
Yeah, I don't
you better
know.
fuck them up.
Yes, ma'am. Vitality Lash.
Okay. Rolls a 24.
No boy.
Do damage. 7, which will take half. And
Seems to have taken double.
yes, I pressed half, but they have a weakness to vitality of 10, which means that he would take 24, I believe.
Ah.
I can do... Nope, 17. So it would have been... he only halved the flat damage that you rolled. Because weaknesses and resistances are just flat numbers. So he takes 10 additional damage from vitality stuff, and then he takes...
Interesting.
Okay, so you have 1 action left.
It succeeded though, right?
Yeah.
So half damage, but double. It's only 7, right?
Half damage, but plus 10 for its weakness.
Oh, okay.
Because
That's
you're
what we were just
basically
discussing.
you're basically putting life energy into a corpse. It does not work well.
And steppy.
Okay, that's your 3 actions. Magic spell. Dude, this is the reason why I was like, damn, sure would fucking suck to play as a gunslinger that's all about intimidating and doing mental things. Demoralize has the mental trait, which means does nothing against a mindless creature. So yeah, anyway.
So helpful.
Yeah. Magic spell, kaboom. Is that our first miss? Yeah, that's our first miss. Big sad.
Missing couldn't be me.
Dang.
Liam, it's your turn.
So, I believe Wolf Stance is still up and it stays up for a while, yeah?
Until the encounter ends.
Okay. I am...
And we'll also put a new action on your sheet, just so you can play with a new toy. The trip action, as Faye is commenting on. Trip action goes crazy.
Good idea, actually. I am gonna trip.
Okay.
So, attempt an athletics check against reflex DC.
Yep.
Okay.
So it would be against his, but to calculate your reflex DC, it is 10 plus whatever your save is down here.
Okay.
So yours would be a reflex of 17, so you're doing athletics against his reflex save.
Yeah, I got it. That's athletics is 16.
Cool. He is tripped.
All right. And I'm gonna pop.
Okay. Do take of note, however, as Trip has the attack thing, you will be starting with a multiple attack penalty. So you will be doing the tier 1 multiple attack penalty, then the tier 2 for your 2 attacks, since I'm assuming you're doing flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go for it. First
Nice.
one.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, love to see it. And second one.
Less
5, miss. Give me damage for that first one, BB. Ooh,
Noise. Max damage. 13.
13 damage, but he is still up. Cool, on his turn, he is going to get up by spending an action, half his movement. And I'm gonna roll a d4 and see who he hits. Odds for DJ, evens for Caius. Bad news, DJ.
Nah. This is great news.
He is going to attempt to give you the big punch. 16 misses by 1.
Yep, missed by 1. I'm alive, fuck.
Yep. Next, Lyriel, what would you like to do?
So close to dying, baby.
Is he? I don't see his HP.
Yeah, we don't see it, but if you hover over it, it says near death.
Yep.
Oh yeah, okay, I see it now.
Yes.
I can't read, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can change this all to French, so you are the only one that can read if you would like.
No, because I won't be able to find
That just
buttons
means the
or
next
whatever.
time I'll have to have Tori come here and interpret for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there just a language toggle for French?
Yeah.
Nah, it's okay. It's
I
okay.
can turn it on.
What do you gotta
No,
do? You gotta
because-
make a cheese
That'd
omelet.
be funny.
That'll unlock it.
No, don't do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine like Lyria just being in the back and closing her eyes and be like, just finish it.
I mean, it's
I
your,
don't want to be here.
it's your turn, unless you
And-
want to just delay until it's someone else's turn.
And in some like panicking thing, and also just cast ignition or something like
Okay.
big fireball or something, and be like,
Okay. Roll an attack.
So I do roll damage, right?
You roll an attack. You press attack, and then
Attack,
you do damage.
attack. Okay.
A 16. You were not targeting it, but that does hit. Roll damage. Cool. He is going to take a big and juicy
Spicy.
2 fire damage. Which honestly is fitting because you were saying like, oh yeah, she just like absentmindedly throws a fire. You have 1 action left. What would you like to do?
What can I do?
You can do recall knowledge. You can try to learn about the zombie guy.
Oh.
And if you fail, I get to tell you 1 correct thing and 1 false thing.
We could do that.
He's alive.
Okay.
Real legs, knowledge.
Uh,
How do I
You'll-
do
Little
that?
Lamborghinis.
You'll be... So, just for full disclosure, here's how recall knowledge works. You'll be rolling me a religion check.
Okay.
So if you go to the little hand there, click religion, and then you're going to want
Yeah.
to do blind GM roll.
Line gym roll and roll.
Cool. All right. You get 2 bits of information. What is the question that you want to ask? Because basically all of recall knowledge is you ask a question. So what would you like to know about this guy?
Why was it chained there? Which I think by the skeletons?
All
Or maybe you
right,
said that
here are
earlier and I
the
couldn't get it.
here are the 2 pieces of information that you can figure out. 1, zombie brutes are extremely powerful beings. So much so that in places such as Geb, they're used as pack mules and similar things to that. So the reason why he's chained up could be trying to move some of the area around him. The alternative is that the process of necromancy is not an exact science. So in some cases, such as in this, he was chained up for the purpose of, I can't control this thing, I'm coming back to deal with it later. There are your 2 bits of knowledge.
So the first, I don't understand the first one. I'm sorry.
So
The first is that it could essentially be used as a pack mule to carry
Oh,
things
okay,
around.
okay.
yeah,
And the second is that it's chained up to deal with later because it's unpredictable.
unpredictable. Necromancer didn't have enough control on it. God, Caius. God.
Lash him.
Thank you.
What the
24 again. Roll damage. Roll tide.
No. Lost connection to the server. Hold on.
It's okay. It happened as it died, so...
Oh, rip.
You have solved my zombie brute puzzle.
Oh my
there
god,
is-
finally.
And there is loot on this skeleton, which I will send to the party stash.
Holy shit, baby. You have 35 feet of movement already. Level 1. You're zooming.
What does that mean?
You have
Means
10
you fast as
feet
fuck.
more than everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm fast.
Yeah. There's a key on the zombie brutes.
Yes. The key goes to one of the 2 doors.
How do I move it to party stash?
You just drag it.
Oh. Boop, boop, boop.
Boop. And that will take us to this little puzzle room. Let's see if...
I'm blind. Okay, I'm no
We
longer
just have a +1 mall.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I am a cleric of Ayamide and I can't use... I will not be using them all, but...
Anybody need a hammer?
It's a really nice hammer.
It's real nice.
The hammer also has a... So the way that +1 items work in this game as opposed to Dungeons & Dragons is that all of them have runes. You can take it to a blacksmith and move that rune onto something else.
Easily.
But you enter a small hallway with another door in front of you. To your right, it opens up to a small chamber of urns, a statue, and another door.
Oh, those are the two doors. Okay.
To the south
What
of
did
you.
we get in the... What?
It's all in the stash.
Huh?
Y'all got some
party
items
stash.
and a key. The key opened
If you
to
press
this
P.
room.
We got
If you press
+1
P, babe.
maul, bow and arrows, scimitar, splint mail.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
In the room before you, you see a handful of chests and a locked door, along with several potions on shelving units. The statue in the back corner is pretty mundane, and the door on the other side is locked with a latch, or at the very least, it cannot be opened in any way that you all have access to.
Like this one is locked with a latch?
This one, the one in the back room, that one is also locked, or you can try to break it down.
You know how to break doors.
It's true. I won't be using the
Me
wall
and
sword for this.
You do
That
have a
too.
+1 maul.
Yeah, I'll be using the maul for this. Let me borrow the maul.
What are you doing over there, DJ?
I'm gonna just look at the statue when it's time.
Is very standard for a suit of armor from this era. Nothing super interesting or exciting about it. From the other side of the door, you do hear noises that you would best describe as some sort of devil worship.
Okay, maybe we don't
We
do this
got
yet. Then.
some real bad stuff on the other
That is
side of the door.
that is from this door, Caius, not the one you're currently working on.
Yeah, but
We got some
breaking
bad
down a
stuff
door
on
with
the
a
other
maul
side.
would be pretty loud.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You can also try to like pick it if you want. I'll give the monkey a chance to try to do it. Oh well,
Hey, you know what they
Yeah,
say about
door
punch 'em in a
open.
room with typewriters.
Just cracks open the lock, goes through. This chest has some fun items in it for the party, including one
Yeah,
DJ might like.
Ooh, I like
A
things
symbol
here,
of an
like-
evil eye.
Yeah,
An alabaster idol. Is the idol identifiable?
no, it's just like generic treasure item, nothing specific.
Okay.
I think it's
No
evil
idea what
eye.
you're talking about.
What's up?
No, I'm just saying I have no idea what anyone's looking at because no one's been following me, and I'm just sort of sitting here.
There's a chest here. Loot
Yeah.
it.
Open the chest.
Double click on it and it should open up.
Mm. Oh.
Miss Graduate,
Congrats.
Yes.
does this idol or this evil looking eye look familiar to you at all?
Oh. Can I roll some, I don't know, knowledge thing or
Sure, roll religion.
religion? Okay.
In the meantime, I hold up the hand wraps to everyone else. Y'all mind?
Not at all.
I oblige.
Oh, my character. I don't want. Oh yeah. Okay. Religion. Do I do public?
And DJ, I'll just drag these right to you. With a 21 religion check, this is a older god from before the Earthfall, which basically changed a ton of the stuff in the world from everything is fine and cool and normal to hell. We are in hell now. It's a long story, but basically it is a god that used to be in favor back then. Now not so much. Yeah, just kind of the god has lost its name 2 times. Was used in religious service at one point, now is not.
Speaking of, we found a few more potions I think we should distribute.
Probably good to keep something on us, yeah.
I'll be able to heal myself just fine.
Yeah.
Liam, I think you should hang on to this
I'm a
tonic
little
over
less
here.
healsome, yeah.
And Yuki, Laurel, I think you two should pick up at least a few potions as well.
The fancy way of saying work, dungeon master, work. Okay. And yeah.
Did I not take it? Oh.
Laurel,
What's up?
don't be shy. Pick up some potions.
How do I do it?
Just go to the party stash again,
Yeah.
and then drag a potion or two over to your inventory.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take 2 then. Thank you.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Would you like
Do
the
we know
last
what's
potion, Liam?
the... What?
What?
Would you like the last healing potion, Liam?
Why not?
Perfect.
There's some gold. Do you want it, Durga?
Oh no,
Hmm.
no. I have no use for
I
gold.
really like it. Oh, okay. Do we know what's the evil eye is?
Evil eye
Mhm.
is just like a general term for an item that is supposed to send evil away from you. It's just, it's not like a god thing, it's just like a superstition item.
Okay.
Like a charm.
Yep.
And we don't need the key.
There is
we
no
used
key. Or, do you guys
Oh,
mean...
it's...
Oh, we already used the key.
Yeah, key A got you to this room.
Oh, okay.
Then the other,
Okay.
the room on the other side is unlocked. And bad news, everyone. It's time for baby's first puzzle. Welcome to room 6. The room, compared to the previous ones you have been in, is much more cleaned up. In the south end, there's a desk and some shelves with a writing set and a few books. The north end has another door, as well as several various bottles and a small alchemist lab. Several purple glowing glyphs are clearly visible on the north door. What would you all like to do?
Now, it's strange. Because I heard some chanting or whatever the hell you call it coming from this room just a moment ago. And it don't seem to be nobody in here. Maybe they went through that door?
So just because this is not properly set up, we'll go back to this map. Y'all, this was the first room you all went to, the one where I'm putting you, and the other room that you all are going to is the one down here, and they basically connect to a room up top. That's just because the map is set up badly. So this is a secondary way to get to spooky room.
Oh, that's the room before that. Okay.
Correct.
Well.
Can I make a, like, can I detect if there's any magic in here?
Sure. It would either be Arcana or Religion.
That will be Where is it? That will be Arcana.
Okay.
Grimby tells you.
Cool. With a 14, you recognize the runes around you as a very simple word lock. Which is now, as people are beginning to move around the room, probably a bit too much, is activating, and a large aura of purple energy bisects the room right down the middle. But basically
Right, now
right...
that ain't good.
Yeah, so right in front of where Liam is. So here's how the game works.
God's alive.
Y'all have 6 chances to guess a 5-letter word.
Oh my god, we're playing
Playing
Wordle.
Hangman.
Yeah, we're playing Wordle. This is a lot simpler than the actual puzzle that they were giving, so we're playing Wordle as today's Wordle if anyone wants to try to do it. So, 5-letter word.
Should I stream today's Wordle?
If you want. I won't stop you.
Okay. Or maybe I shouldn't stream it because my connection is trash.
I have it up and I'm keeping it hidden from everybody. If you all would like to do it that way.
Okay.
What's it say?
It is requesting a 5-letter word. No hints whatsoever.
I was hoping they'd respond to me.
So it actually is just
with
today's
that
Wordle, right?
in
Yeah,
character.
it is just today's Wordle. It is requesting
I guess that has nothing to do.
Yeah, basically, the puzzle itself, a lot more complex, but basically how we're doing it is one side enters the words, the other side is able to tell what is correct versus incorrect, and you all would be shouting this across, but it's a lot more complex because there's some weird fucking handouts that are like an overcomplicated cipher, so we're just playing Wordle.
Let's play Wordle.
Alright.
Is it something like out of the Pathfinder thing, or is there any clue in
It
the
is
room?
literally today's Wordle.
Akemi, I'm going to link you a thing, and then you're gonna go, why do Americans do this? There you go. Here you go.
It is the New York Times game Wordle.
Okay, since we have like a zombie palace type area,
Yep.
does anyone mind if we choose arise as our first word?
What?
Oh, wait a minute.
Arise.
I don't hear you over there. All this magic in the way.
I'll actually give
Y'all
y'all
gonna have to speak up now. I can't hear you.
some free hints. Starts with a C, and there's an E somewhere in there. Does not use R, A, I, N, or S.
Oh. Sorry, so
You know,
let's
I'm
see.
just gonna bring up
There's an
Wordle
E.
to have
yeah,
like
yeah.
a visual representation.
Yeah, and I'll post this.
Starts with a C.
Yep, starts
And
with a
there's
C.
an E
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, so the first one was arise.
Yep.
Are we sharing the same?
Wait, yet we know that there's a C and no N.
Yes.
Hmm.
I did crane as the second guess just because that's an easy one to...
As you should, because that's what I do.
Yeah. I usually do crane as first, honestly, but
Same.
yeah. Either way, if anyone has suggestions, and basically y'all have comparatively more tries with it, since we have 3 computers, but you know. If anyone gets a close guess, just say so in the meantime.
Wait. Why did you send the link? What?
Sent a
I'm
picture
lost.
in the general chat.
I sent a picture,
Yeah.
and then I sent you the actual link to Wordle,
C is the first one.
Yeah.
so that you could figure out how Wordle functions.
Wonder if
Try
it's
clove.
Clove?
Yeah,
Okay. Nope. No new information outside of losing L, O, and V.
So no LOV.
Yep.
chime. Hi, Faye.
It was very delayed.
The H is correct.
The H is correct.
How do you write that? How do you write it?
CHIME.
Ah,
CHE 2 other letters.
Yeah. I got
Chess?
CHE blank K.
Try check.
Oh,
Check?
yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, check. All right.
Okay.
You successfully solved my purple mystery void
Your Wordle
ointment.
puzzle.
Yeah. Have another chest. Y'all have been good.
Really.
Enjoy all the wands of X and Y.
Where did all that come from?
It was just scattered
Y'all
around the
got
room.
here a year ago.
It was scattered about the room, but I'm moving it there for the sake of simplicity. I can also show y'all the puzzle later. Just so y'all can be like, yeah, I preferred Wordle.
I don't know. I don't know most of this stuff. This is all magical doohickeys.
Oh, baby, there's a wand of heal.
L'Oreal, you want to come check this out?
Okay.
Probably more your speed than mine.
And there's a spell book. More healing pots.
I don't know if you're the right magic type of person to do this, but hey, you might as well try, yeah.
Force Barrage is on Arcane and Occult, so it's possible that no one could use that.
Well, it's more the fact that Liam doesn't know much anything about magic.
Oh, yeah.
As evidenced by I can't hear you, there's too much magic in the way.
I can't hear you, the TV's on.
I can't hear you, it's too dark in here.
Yeah, so let's put this in party stash for now.
Most important stuff is just make sure that people have the healing potions if needed.
Yes. We distributed some already. There's 3 more. Wanna each take one? Including Yuki?
Yuki is always a fan of taking
Wait,
random
how's
shit.
3 going to 4 like that?
What's up?
I ain't the best for math, but I don't think that one quite.
Oh, I don't
lines
need
up.
a healing potion. I'm fine.
Are you sure about that?
Caius, you can also just take the Wand of Heal.
I'd win.
Have the Wand of Heal.
I already have 4 casts of heal, though. I'm
Yeah,
thinking...
this makes 5.
I'm thinking Lorella might like it a little bit more, so she can pick someone up from far. Like if I go down.
Better question is, can she use it? Divine and Primal, and I think her spell list is Primal. Yeah, she could.
Poggers.
What can I do?
Lorella?
You have a Wand of Heal now. You can use it to cast Heal.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Bad news, gamers. It is time for the final puzzle. The
Wait.
fight.
First, I have a question about the spell book.
What's the question about Spellbook?
Can I learn spells out from it? Can I take it?
You can take it. As you are a sorcerer, I do not believe that you can learn spells in that manner.
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's for wizard.
There's a lot of classes outside of just wizard that can learn spells via books. Like if you're a witch, you can feed your familiar spells and it'll learn spells.
Generally, there are multiple different kinds of spellcraft and magic, and you are just of a different kind. I think is the point that's coming across.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like how a cleric can't learn a druid's spells.
I'll just roll your initiative.
For sorcerers, for non-prepared casters, it just... If it's in their tradition, but something like an uncommon or a rare book spell, like it's just a way for them to like get access to that when they level up next. They can just pick it up if they use learn a spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for now, that doesn't matter, because this large room is lit with hundreds of thousands of candles and a magical circle in the middle. Around it are
Hell, they
two
fit so many
zombies.
candles.
You'd be surprised. You know, when you're working with undead, you gotta use that fat somehow. And you see an elf woman in very light attire that says, "Well, if the creations didn't take care of you, I suppose I will have to." She interrupts her ritual, getting ready to begin the combat. And as the combat begins, your fucking gunslinger just walks up, aims at this fucking guy, and goes bang bang.
She's got a big iron on her. Yep.
Bang bang.
No one dared to match the ranger. No one dared to make a slip.
Magic spell, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Number 2. Oh. That's
Power
one
word
thing.
fire.
Power word Glock. Cool. No crits, but
The blicky.
that's gonna... Then we're gonna demoralize. Does not demoralize. But does reload. Cool. That's your gunslinger's turn. And then there's the 2 zombies. We're gonna walk up and attempt to smack. Oh no.
Oh,
Smack. Big smack.
It's fine.
Ooh.
Other zombie can't really get to a good position, so they'll just chill. Caius, it's your turn.
Wait a second, I need to pop out machine gun and target this person. Ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
Okay.
That's the wrong one. I meant to do this one.
Okay. Don't forget about the funny thing you can do with heal. It fails. It's gonna
Yeah.
take full damage. It might explode from this.
Damage Yuki further.
Nope, barely up. You have 1 action left. Okay.
This is a little bit awkward, isn't it?
Yep. Vess is going to spend her turn summoning an undead. And she will summon little skeleton guard. And yep. Lyriel, what do you want to do?
First, I want to say that after this fight, I might have to go.
Well, that's good, seeing as this is the last fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, babe.
Lovely. Those are okay.
Surprised you didn't want to do the funny, Caius.
I want to do the funny to a lot. You know, I was trying to line it up for the last fight, but then the 2 things just died anyway.
I mean, this is the last fight, so there's time to do the funny.
Caius, that's the AoE of the funny.
Yes.
Holy fucking shit.
So, you know.
Do the funny.
What do you want to do for now, Akemi?
I want to cast spells because I'm tired of creepy, ugly monsters and I want to go home.
Okay.
So
Roll to attack.
I roll to attack. Okay.
Miss. Okay, 1 more action.
I'm gonna go with it again.
That is 2 actions to cast it.
Oh, sorry.
I will let you do that, however, by burning a hero point.
Okay, yes.
So roll to attack.
That's good. Attack. Please be good.
Eat. Roll damage.
Yippee. Roll damage.
Congrats. You have solved the zombie puzzle. There is still, however, 1 zombie puzzle. Liam, it is your turn.
Watch as I solve the zombie puzzle.
Oh no. You wouldn't dare hit a zombie.
No.
I know a
You wouldn't hit
variety.
a zombie with glasses, would you?
Zombie doesn't have glasses, it's just a kobold, it's just small.
Oh, it will need to.
Oh no. What are you gonna do, stab it in the
Wolfing up.
eyes?
Get low. The window to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of walls, I am flurry of blows.
Yep. Oh no.
Nat 20,
Yup.
and that'll still do it.
Yep. Roll critical on the first
I
one
feel
and
like-
damage on the second one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool. You have solved the zombie puzzle.
I essentially grab the back of his head and just full force into the wall, and he pops like a grape.
Yuki is just gonna do their fucking job
Pew pew.
and shoot the motherfucker.
Yay.
Nice.
Shoot that motherfucker.
And one more time, just for the sake of sanity. Miss. Okay. Skeleton guard sees a problem and is going to solve the problem with a bow. Oh no.
That looks pretty resolute.
Gonna try again. Yeah. Alright. 17 AC, alright. It's gonna walk up, so it's more difficult for other people to do it. Caius, it's your turn.
Someone needs to go to
Badly
give her
injured.
a bandage and a kiss on the boo-boo.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
heal her.
I'll save that one, baby.
Alright, what do you, which one are you doing?
2 action version.
Okay. Oop. You have healed.
Oh.
You have 1 action left. Alrighty. Enemy going to walk up,
Oh, yeah,
going to do the funny.
The funny.
Harm. You want to play this
I
game?
hate that.
Riddle me this, though. Does it look like it affects her too?
Second?
How does it look like it's affecting her when she casts harm?
Oh, it doesn't. She's immune to her own spell for this circumstance. But yeah,
So she's not healing herself?
it is doing nothing.
Yep.
But I'm going to need saves from everyone but Akemi. All right. Our gunslinger will critical succeed and not have to deal with it. You succeed. All right. Both of you are going to take half.
Nice.
I'll do that for y'all. Yeah, so harm and heal both have big AoE like that, which allows them to do funnies like that. Which is why I was constantly poking Caius like, are you gonna do the funny? And then both of the enemies that would have made it extra funny died instantly. Akemi, it's your turn.
Yes, I would like to move. So I think this is good.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to cast a spell, if that's okay too.
That is allowed.
Can I cast Tanglevine to the...
10.
Ba-ba-ba.
So do I press attack, right? I do.
Yes, I will do it for you just to make sure that everything will be
Okay.
coming up. It is a crit fail, so you miss. It will be Liam's
No.
turn. Foundry had to reset Foundry, so it'll probably kick y'all off and then request y'all to come back in.
We're gonna wait for that.
Okay.
Might just be easier to refresh, because you never know.
In the meantime, I hope the chat is enjoying themselves.
Y'all better be, or I'm gonna put Caius in a jar.
What?
I know what happens to that jar.
Please
you don't
don't.
want that.
My girlfriend disapproves of the jar, I'm sorry. But not that's alright, I don't want
Guys
to be
will
in the
be
jar.
sullied.
It's okay, I'll go with you.
Please don't.
Huh?
You can break doors, so I think
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
Acme
break the
does not
glass.
know what happens to the jar.
But DJ will be your turn whenever you can get back in.
I haven't been kicked out yet.
Wild.
Yeah, just refreshed.
Are we all good?
Should be?
Okay.
On our screen, you were kicked out, DJ.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, so definitely just refresh.
Alright.
Alright. Looks like everyone's back in.
There we go. I'm gonna move her right up to the bitch.
Okay.
How did you call them?
What? What's up, Acme?
How did you call them?
I said I'm just gonna move right up to the bitch.
Okay, yeah, I heard you right. Okay.
Alright. You are in
So
wolf
you know
stance,
that-
so you have 2 attacks.
That was real unfriendly. And pop pop.
Okay. That hits. That also hits, so just click damage for both.
Hell yeah.
Remember that if you
So we're
target, it'll automatically do all the math.
Oh shit, right. My
Okay.
B. I thought I was already.
It's okay. And second damage.
Second targeting for this.
Okay. You just
Big uppercut and palm
Nice.
strike to the stomach.
and you have 1 action left.
Give a little twist.
And you know what? Try a trip.
Yeah.
So, athletics check,
-10.
-10.
Yes. When you pull up the athletics check, you can do
Type in -10.
yep, because it'll be a multiple attack penalty.
No.
Yeah, you sadly fail. You do not knock this fucker prone. That's
Oh.
okay.
I'm still
Because it's the
right up on-
gunslinger's turn.
Guns.
We are going to attempt to create a diversion. No. But we will reload it for free, which I think we were already reloaded. Hello. And then gun. Magic spell, gun. Cool. Technically I didn't have to do the thing at first, so we will actually do our second attack at this skeleton with a short sword. Which hits. Let's see if it actually does damage. It does not, because skeletons resist piercing. And the skeleton, in turn, does not like the person who is standing next to them and will attempt to claw them. Bad news, Caius.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
You take 5 damage. He will attempt to claw you again.
Bad news bears.
He also hits again. Deals 4 damage to you.
Don't
Yeah.
touch my wifey. Holy shit.
Badly injured.
Oh.
You know
Alright.
what? Just for that, I'm going to do a third attack. Why not?
Huh.
Wow.
Miss. By a
I
lot.
guess that's what you get for a third attack.
Critical miss.
Barely.
Alright, Caius,
Fuck off.
it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I don't want to do the funny because I'm pretty sure it's gonna heal that thing. The big caster.
Do the funny.
No. I'm just gonna. I think I'll rely on the future wifey to heal me.
Okay.
As opposed to
And I'm
past
gonna
wife.
cast this as a heal. Can I not target this? The range of touch. The target is undead. Yes, heal versus undead.
Fail.
Roll damage / healing.
Yep. You have liquefied the skeleton.
Liquid.
You have 2 actions left.
Move
Flanking.
over here, and then I'm going to.
Love the flanking.
Where's my proficiency? Is grapple.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Heal
hold
does
her
not
arms
have
and
the
I'll feed her.
attack, so yeah, you do that with full. 19 passes. She is now grappled. Or grabbed, I suppose. She is grabbed, off guard, and mobilized. She is going to attempt to get the fuck out. Which I believe is just an athletics check if memory serves. But unfortunately, she is not good at them. So we will just do this. Oh, okay. Let me double check the grab rules since I have this on one of the people.
That's my DC. Well, I should beat my DC.
In place if you attempt to manipulate action. Card is grabbed until the end of next turn unless you move or your target escapes. I think that the thing that would be is like push. So she'll just effectively push you away since that's technically how it would work. There's 2 actions left. And you know, she doesn't like getting punched in the face a lot, so she's gonna cast Fear on the monk here. Give me that DC will save, Liam. Nothing bad will happen, smile.
I'm pretty willful.
Cool. You got frightened
Don't
1.
scare me, bitch.
Scares you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Lyrial.
say that though.
Yes,
It is your turn.
it's my turn. So, you want to heal my dear Durga?
It's not. I'm not too scared. If I go down, I'd like a heal, but I'm not down yet.
Alright, so it's
Yeah,
going down
but-
on Twitch.
Wait, what?
We kind of need you alive, you know. Just saying.
I'll live.
Shut the fuck up and take the heal. You know
Okay.
what?
I'm sorry.
Where? I'm lost. Is there any? There's no like range to the wind of
30
heal.
feet.
Hmm.
30 feet.
How can I see it?
It's slightly out of the way, but yep, it's 30 feet, and you'll be healing them for 1d8 plus 8.
Oh, okay. Okay, 30. How far are you from me? Pretty far, hey. Okay. I'm gonna move a little bit.
Yeah.
Real G's moving silent like Lasagna.
And I wanna use the wind of heal, please.
So just roll 1d8 plus 8, and we'll heal Caius for that amount.
I do what?
Roll 1d8
Roll
plus
1d8
8.
plus 8.
That's not what I wanted to fucking do.
8.
There we go.
Yidley.
Okay, Caius, you heal to full,
14.
basically.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Lorel.
You're welcome.
Alright, Liam, it is your turn. You are spooked.
Okay. Now what? Let's see. That's penalty equal to this value to all your checks and PCs. Ah. That's not gonna stop me from pop.
You could also push him. And then get into flanking. Or shove, rather. My bad. Let me put that in.
Okay, so Flurry of Blows is a single action, yeah?
Single action, yes.
Single action, 2 strike.
Correct.
So, I'm gonna go Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Shove, move into flanking.
My recommendation is
Or maybe I'll
shove
do
and
the
then
other way
flurry.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shove. Shove.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Okay. I am a pretty athletic boy.
Cool.
Pretty fucking athletic.
I'm guessing you just want to do that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. You can flurry of blows for 2. Since that has the attack, you will be starting at multiple attack penalty of 1. So, buttons 2 and 3.
So, boom.
Cool.
Good.
Mm.
And boom. Less good.
Alright. Well, it's fine. Click damage on the first one. Cool.
Just nice foot to the midsection.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's effectively the same kick that is both damaging her and pushing her away.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Anyway, I want to be a cowboy, baby. Oh, we're gonna do the create a diversion thing. See if that does anything. Maybe? Become hidden to each creature. Lasts till the end of your turn. Remains off guard. Cool. Don't know where hidden is, but there we go. Magic spell. Gun.
Bang, bang, bang.
It. 3 damage.
Yuki Tenno takes 3 damage.
Is that what I wanted? Yes.
You were targeting Yuki.
Yes. It is very annoying to do this as a dungeon master. Alright.
Thank you, Foundry.
Yeah, it's fine. Caius, it is your turn.
It is near death.
You have a necromancer between you and a monk, and probably a hard place if you really spun around. But yeah.
So, Ayamide doesn't like Plasma so much, but... Bonk.
Ooh.
Hit it hard.
That's pretty hard hit.
Yeah?
Decently hard hit.
Cool. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
While Liam is distracting her from the front after shoving her back into me, I just have the longsword ready for the execute.
I think it's
Nice.
it's kind of like a
Like I
Rube
kick her
Goldberg.
back onto the longsword.
Yeah, you kick her
Yeah.
onto a longsword. She doesn't get onto it. She gets shot, pushed back, and then just gone.
Nice.
Time for an all-out attack.
You all have successfully
Joker.
defeated the necromancer nearby.
Necromancer nearby puzzle.
Yeah, as you all get back to town, Kemlun and Mayor Mouse Whiskers are asking you all...
Sorry, Mayor, who now?
Mouse Whiskers? You know, Mouse
I
Whiskers.
thought you said. Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you thought
Yeah.
you were just gonna brush past that?
Why would you ask? Like, it's just mouse whiskers. Like, come on.
I see.
You know what?
Everyone knows mouse
Gravy.
whiskers.
Yeah, sure. We all do.
Is it like a rat, like Cass? Cass.
Akemi just want.
What?
Caius, are you cool with me giving your girlfriend 2 kisses? Because that's what she's been
No,
asking
I
for.
give.
No, that's not how it works, honey. You gotta read how it.
Yuri? Poggers?
It's okay. It's okay. I give.
Yeah, you're asking for a kiss from Bipple.
Yes, you've asked for it twice.
That's true. It says it.
Is this what I said?
You've asked for 2 kisses
Dang it.
in front of your boyfriend.
Damn.
Yuri?
It's okay.
But Mayor Mouse Whiskers thanks you all profusely. And what do you all tell them? Mwah. What do you tell the people?
About what we did?
Like, what is the story that you all give to the town?
Well, imagine something about the kobolds hinting that there were more nearby. We went to investigate. The necromancer was there. He took care of a problem.
The dead will never
Simple as that.
return.
As-
Wow.
that was
about
the bitch
that.
that was responsible for the stiff in your front yard too.
Oh. They're the ones that disentombed Robert J. McCready.
There's some tomb two now.
Robert J. McCready. That we figured out that that was the name of the zombie that was at the front gates.
I had it just about up to here with this goddamn witchcraft.
And I think on that note, we will end Pathfinder for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed the completely normal adventures of this small adventuring crew. And hopefully
Yay.
the next
Exciting.
one, everyone
Yay.
will be here. But
Hopefully, possibly, maybe.
who knows? But just because I like doing this whenever I do one-shots with people, if anyone would like to leave immediately, that's totally fine. Otherwise, you guys can get on a little soapbox, talk about yourselves.
Who would like to
About ourselves?
soapbox first?
What does that mean?
Just talk about yourselves, talk about who you are, where people
Where
can
come
find
from,
you.
What do you do?
Yeah.
And if y'all would prefer to just go,
Self-promotion.
that's also fine.
Okay, you want to go first so you can.
Yeah, alphabetical order.
Okay, I can say a little bit though, but well, thank you, Ripley first.
Mm-hmm.
Ripley.
Either works.
Boper.
Bipple.
Okay, Ripple. Thank you so much, Ripple, for the one shot. It was a really fun time.
Good.
And yeah, well, I'm Akimi. I'm an artist and I stream almost every day on Twitch, which Ripple kindly put in the title. So if you
Wink.
want to check it out and say hi, that would be really appreciate. And yeah, thank you for following our adventures. It was really fun. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Now Caius has the hardest job. He has to follow that.
Okay, I'm Casey Carew, Kai's Caro. Thank you, Ripley, for hosting Pathfinder and introducing people again to Pathfinder. It's always really fun to play any TTRPG. I say I stream, but I haven't streamed in like a few months.
You're dealing with life stuff, it's fine.
Yeah,
True.
funny thing about
Yeah.
that actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, we got the place pretty much. We just need to
Awesome.
sign. Yes, but we got the place. I'm gonna have a place April 1st. Starting from there, I'm gonna get privacy again, so I can start streaming stuff like
Hell yeah, let's go!
League of Legends,
Oh.
Yippee!
Well, I take back what I said.
which is damn it. But
still
yeah,
have
that's
issues to
super
work through.
exciting. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
finally, DJ.
Hi, I'm DJ. I'm a comfy engineer VTuber who does Souls likes and survivals, and you can catch me on Twitch, which is linked in the thing, 5 days a week, and I do many things.
It does do a
Wonderful.
lot of
Dog out
things.
for you. I do too much, frankly.
Yeah, if you are looking for the more or less the exact opposite of vibes as DJ's a great spot. Seeing as, you know, machine in the flesh, flesh in the machine, all that sort of fun stuff.
Mm.
But
You stream when I sleep. It's so hard to catch yours.
I'm sorry, dear. But
It's okay.
I hope you all enjoyed
Wow.
Pathfinder. I hope that the brainworms are now getting into all of you so you can learn more
So
about everything.
Yes.
I do recognize it is like a lot of information overload. I know DJ probably noticed, but I was adding skills and abilities as you all would logically use them rather than giving you every single skill and ability right away. But yeah, Foundry is very nice. It is a one-time fee of I think $50, and I'm basically trying to get my money's worth by streaming it and counting it as a tax write-off.
there you go.
Poggers.
But
Get
yeah,
that bread.
if anyone has recommendations on who we should raid, please say so. If not, we'll find someone.
See you online.